Hi everyone, this video is the narration of my horrendous experience with Club Mahindra, which comes under Mahindra Holidays and Resorts India Limited, and the CEO of the company is Mr. Kavinder Singh. So it all started back in September 2022 when we bought the membership through the executive manager of the Nasik region. We did our first booking through the executive manager himself just to ensure a smooth start to our Club Mahindra experience. Our trip was scheduled in the month of December 2022 for 3 locations, first one being Jodhpur, then Kumbhalgarh and then Udaipur. Later did we know, like just one day before the departure, our Jodhpur destination had been compromised and the Jodhpur resort booking had been cancelled, and we were just informed one day prior to the departure. Luckily, we were traveling by road, so we could shift our itinerary by one day. But just imagine if we would have been traveling by flights, who would have covered all the expenses? Because clearly, these Club Mahindra guys, they just waved off from taking the responsibility. So our first trip started from 12th December 2022, where we went to Kumbhalgarh Resort. Contrary to the promises that our executive manager provided us of having 2 separate bedrooms, we found ourselves cramped with our parents in a 1-bedroom unit. So we were forced to seek accommodation at our own expense. In the midst of our ordeal, I wrote lengthy emails to the Club Mahindra member experience team expecting a swift resolution, and I outlined all the details and the grievances that were happening at that particular time, hoping for a serious action, but no serious action was being taken. Now this saga continued at the Udaipur resort as well. Okay, no 2 separate bedrooms were provided at Udaipur as well, and we were again forced to seek separate accommodation at our own expense. Now after several months of persisting these grievances with the Club Mahindra's member experience team without a resolution, all these promises of compensation came out from the executive manager of a trip to Dubai, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. After several months, literally after 6 months, from December to June, we were just given false assurance of this compensation trip to Dubai, but nothing happened. So when I mailed the Club Mahindra member experience team about all this, all I received was skepticism from them, and the promises totally went unfulfilled. Then on 14th July 2023 came the bombshell, where we found out that the executive manager that we were dealing with is a scammer. And this was later confirmed by the Club Mahindra employee who came to visit us at our home to address our grievances. Now at this particular point, the scammer was still part of Club Mahindra organization and working under their name and providing memberships under their name. Now how could a reputed organization like Club Mahindra be so careless about such situations and be unaware about such situations? Now all they did was fire this particular employee and responded that nothing more could be done. Also, in the midst of all this, we were promised this RCI membership, 2-year RCI membership at the time of buying the membership, which was surprisingly declined later. But to add to all this, I had proofs of all the things that were being provided or that were promised. So these guys had to provide us the membership, but they added a twist and particular terms and conditions to this membership, saying that you need to pay 75% of the EMI in order to avail this particular membership. Now this dispute amount due to all this till date has been around 5 lakh rupees. As if this wasn't enough, the problems persisted into 2024 as well, where multiple attempts to book resorts for my parents were left with frustrations and failures. On the top of that, when we tried to book resorts abroad, the response that we got was, the resort was non-functional or under maintenance, and most of the resorts were under these conditions. Now, to add to all of this, they told us that there is a conversion or transaction fee which was not mentioned earlier anywhere at the time of buying the membership, and which made this whole process a lot more expensive. Now, these issues mean that we couldn't even travel or book the resorts as per our will or wherever we wanted to. So, now it feels like every step we take with Club Mahindra just leads us to frustration and disappointments. What was meant to be a joyous and a pleasant experience has literally turned out to be a traumatizing and a horrendous experience for us. That too with a reputed organization like Club Mahindra. So Club Mahindra's failures to address all these issues, it's not just disappointing, it's totally unacceptable. Now at this particular point, we feel betrayed and our trust is totally shattered. At this point, all I wish is a complete refund from Club Mahindra.